Good afternoon. We are back for some more MLB The Show with your Seattle Mariners. We have gone through spring training and we are about to begin the regular season for 2027. I'm not a big proponent of spring training, so I watch spring training just to kind of see if players get injured or if somebody has a decent uh, somebody has a decent spring as far as moving up the ladder goes. Um, but yeah, spring training's kind of not my thing. Anyway, as you can see, we're getting ready to open the 2027 season, and we're opening it on the road. We will be playing 3 games against the Mets, 3 games against Toronto, and we will open at home April 2nd. We will host the Cubs and the Athletics. So we will open the season on the road, Logan Gilbert versus Freddie Peralta. But before we get there, we want to cover a few things, so indulge me. Sorry. So let's take a look at the top prospects coming into this year. On the top prospect list coming into this year, you can see the number one prospect is Pirates shortstop Connor Griffin. And they actually have him tagged with the AAA or with the Major League club. He right now currently is sitting at an 80 overall. Um, I'm not surprised, honestly. I kind of figured he'd make it. I kind of figured he'd make it up. I thought he'd be on the roster last year, but they decided to put him up this year. The Brewers shortstop Jesus May is sitting at second. He's still young enough. I mean, he's 19, so he's young enough that him not being on the major league roster this year for the Brewers is not exactly seen as a big loss because I mean he's still young. Sebastian Walcott of the Rangers is sitting in AAA. He's sitting in a 70. I'm not surprised that he's still in the minors. You look at his numbers for contact and kind of see why. For him, it's the fielding and the arm that are, kind of propping him up. His bat is, it's there, but it's not there. It's not where it needs to be, essentially. Eli Wiltz with the Nationals is in AAA. Gotta be honest, he's got a little ways to go, honestly. I think give him give him another year. I say like by the time he turns 20 or 21, I could see him on the major league roster if for some reason if he's not. Jesus DePaula, number one prospect for the Dodgers. He's got the power numbers. He just needs to work on pretty much everything else. Him being 21, figure he'd be a little bit further along, but It hasn't happened yet, but who knows? Colt Emerson, he's on the move. It's more of a question of just getting getting his stuff up. Um, his his contact numbers are good. Um, I believe, if I remember right, I believe I've got him training his power because I want to try to get his power up. I want to try to gradually get his power up. Um, I could honestly, I could see, I could see a world where he would be on the major league roster this year. He might not be a shortstop, but he might end up being second if he's up on the major league roster this year. It's going to be because he'll be playing second base, not short. With us having Crawford there, Crawford, it's not that Crawford is blocking Emerson, but he kind of is. But given where Emerson is in his development, if he has a good start to his year in AAA, I could see where moving him up wouldn't be seen as a bad thing. I could see where moving him up. I could see where moving him up and then possibly putting him at the top of the order would be something where we could go ahead and use him. So I think I would say if he has a good start to the year in AAA, if he ends up on the major league roster this year, it's gonna be to primarily play second. Another Nationals prospect, Jarlin Suzanne, starting pitcher. He went undrafted. They have him as the number 2 prospect for the Nationals, number 7 overall. His Ks per 9 against righties is pretty high. His durability is high. I mean, he's got good pitching. I mean, for the love of God, he's got excellent break on his slider, his four-seam fastball, and his sweeper. So, honestly, it would be more of a question of when would he come up, and would it be this year, or would it be next year? Basically, question is when would he end up coming up? For the White Sox, Eddie Campos is on the major league roster. He's listed at a 73. He's a switch hitting center fielder who can play all 3 outfield positions. He's got the speed. He's kind of got the arm strength. His fielding, honestly, if I was the White Sox, I wouldn't have moved him up yet. I would have given him part of this year, especially to get his contact up a little bit better. But White Sox are the White Sox, so you can't blame them there. Going through the rest of the top 100, it's kind of littered with it's littered with different prospects. There's a couple of players that stand out. Cade Anderson with the Marlins is listed at number 24. Um, let's see who else we got here. Okay, I don't really. And there's names that. There's really no names that George Lombard Jr. is listed at number 37 for the Yankees. He's their number 2 prospect. I would actually have a good question. Who's number 1 for the Yankees? Because I don't know. I didn't see anybody on the high part of this. Dax Kilby. That would be it. Yep. Never mind. That makes sense. Just kind of looking through this. Oh, wow. Okay. This is my draft pick from this past year's draft. Outfielder Josh Carlisle. We've got him down in Double A right now. I was gonna put him in Single A to work on things, but just it. I wanted to give him a chance in Double A to get his feet wet and kind of build. So we're gonna see how that goes. Cause I mean, dude's a speed demon, and we just got to get that bat. That bat's got to be good, and then the arm. So hopefully he does well, because I see a bright future for him, but we'll see. Okay, sorry about that. And we go through the rest of the list here. Michael Arroyo with AAA with the Mariners. He's at number 48. Um, just kind of thumbing through the list. Jamie Arnold with the Athletics is still in AAA. I a little I'm a little surprised, but then again I'm not. So I could see a world where he may end up being on the major league roster this year, uh, depending on how things go. And the rest of this list, I really don't see anybody else that sticks out as far as, well, Bryce Eldridge is in Double A with the Giants. Ouch. Ugh, I can see why. Damn. Poor bastard. And that looks like that is pretty much all of. Yeah, there's nobody else. Nobody else that really sticks out. It's kind of. Yeah, there's not really a lot of people that stick out. For us, it's. I mean, you look at our top prospects. It's Colt Emerson and Cade Anderson at 1 and 2. Recently drafted Josh Carlisle at 3. Michael Arroyo's at 4. Um, Hopefully he has a better season. Last year he spent, oh, I want to say there was a point where he spent like 2 months on the injured list. Hopefully, he has a better uh, a better bounce back season, because he was, before he was injured, he was doing pretty well in AAA, and I'm hoping that he has. Like I said, I'm hoping he has a bounce back year. Johnny Famelo with AAA, got to get that bat. Got to get that bat better. That bat, the contact's got to be better. Lonzo Montes, again, he's with AAA. We're hoping he does well. Again, got to get that contact up. He's got the defense, at least the arm for the defense. He's got it. We just got to. That bat's got to be better. It's got to be better. Yoger Batista, drafted him in 2024. Honestly, it's time. He needs time. I mean, hell, he's only 19, so. I mean, we look through the rest of this list. It's not a bad list. I mean, it's not a great list, but not a bad list. One of our fourth round pick from last year is sitting at number 19. Kobe Dickerson, who was drafted last year, is sitting at number 15. We just gotta. Our development is okay. We gotta get better. That's what we're hoping for. So that is it for the prospects. We are projected to win 92 games this year. We won 89 last year. Hopefully we're able. I'm hoping I can at least get 90. I mean, I'd like to get to the projected 92, but we get to 90. So let's take a look at the lineups. The right-handed lineups. Gavin Lux is going to lead off. He's going to play second. Raleigh is going to catch. Julio Rodriguez is going to play center. Cody Clemens is going to play left field. Naylor's going to play first. Donovan is going to play third. Nathan Lucas is going to play in the right field. Randy Rosarena is basically going to be our de facto DH. And Miles Mastrobuoni is going to play short against right-handers. Now you may be thinking, why not J.P. Crawford? Well, why is J.P. Crawford on the bench? Well, J.P. Crawford against right-handers is kind of a mixed bag. Against lefties, Rob Refsnyder is going to lead it off. He's going to play right field. Julio Rodriguez is going to bat second. He's going to play center. Raleigh is going to catch. He's going to bat third. Cody Clemens is going to play in left field. He's going to bat fourth. Randy Rosarena's again going to DH. He's going to play. He's going to hit fifth. Then we got Brendan Donovan at third. Naylor at first. Gavin Lux. I swapped this. God damn it, I swapped this and they didn't. I had this swapped and they unswapped it. I had Crawford in to hit against lefties. And they fucking changed it. Alright, so that's the way the lineup's gonna be. Rotation's gonna be Gilbert, Kirby, Casey Mize, Bryce Miller, and Ryan Sloan. The bullpen is going to be Logan Evans, Jose A. Ferreira, Edward Bazardo, Casey Legamina, Carlos Vargas, Gabe Spire, Andres Munoz, and then Matt Brash is going to be the closer this year. Brash, um, he got moved into the closer role late in the year, and he did a decent job. I'm not going to say that Munoz didn't do a great job last year, because he did, but Brash picked it up during the later part of the year. So honestly, it's going to be one of those things where there's going to be days where Munoz is going to come in, he's going to close it out. To me, it's going to be kind of it wouldn't surprise me if the two of them kind of split closing, even though Brash is listed as a closer. I could see where Brash and Munoz kind of, split closing duties depending on the situation, depending on how beat up the bullpen is, and how beat up each closer is too. That's to me, that's going to be that's going to be, that's going to be something. So we'll see. We're opening the season on the road in New York. It's going to be Logan Gilbert versus Freddie Peralta. So we're going to jump in. We're going to jump in. We're gonna play opening day, and we're gonna see how it goes. So, all right. So the Mets finished last year 85 and 77. We went 89 and 73, and we're gonna be wearing our straight up home, our straight up road uniforms. Mets are wearing their alternate ones, which they're pretty cool. So, all right, let's get into it. Again, we're at Citi Field. It's gonna be a good day. Logan Gilbert and Freddie Peralta, and we will take a look at the lineup for the Mets when we get a chance. It'll be Lindor, Soto, Bichette, Polanco, Luis Robert Jr., Jeff McNeil, Brett Beatty. And we're going to be here at Citi Field, opening day for the 2027 season.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have
Julio
to do
Rodriguez
right
and Cal Raleigh
consistently on top of their game. And
they are projected to be
to take home the
leaders in a lot of categories.
First pitch coming your way next. getting
We'll
the
see
nod
how
on the
opening
mound.
day
Freddie
starts.
Peralta. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a
Peralta
lot
had
of
33
strikeouts.
starts last year. He went
Yeah,
13
this is
to
a guy
9
that
with a
struck out over
380,
200 batters
364
just a year
ERA.
ago, so he's definitely one of those guys
210 strikeouts with a 25.8 strikeout rate, 9.8 on the walk rate. And Gavin Lux is leading it off. He hit 284 last year.
Has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout. It can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Fouled that one off as opening day has gotten started. Lux was a free agent pickup.
Ball, that's off the plate.
We were looking to add a little depth to second, and
In the air to left
Lux
center.
kind of fit the
Lindor
bill,
should
so
have this
we
one. And a
we
quick
went
out
with it.
number one. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh.
First pitch swinging, Raleigh hits it in the center, and he gets himself on base. So we get a one-out hit to open it up.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
And Julio
He's a guy
Rodriguez
who does it
is
all.
next. Rodriguez lines this one in for a base hit, and we've got runners at first and second with just one out.
First and second,
As
one out.
Cody Clemens comes to the plate.
next to hit.
1 second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on
We
the
got
ground,
one
but
out,
I wouldn't expect many pitches
2
up
runners
in the zone.
on.
They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a big swing and a miss.
Oh my gosh. Lemons hit 250 last year.
Runners at first and second with one gone here on opening day. Here's a high
He's
fly
going to
ball
hit
out
that
to
one
center.
into
Robert gets
center.
there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third.
We are going to get.
There's the tag.
Yep.
They get him. And that's the inning. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show.
Should have been a little bit deeper, but Lindor, Soto, and Bichette will lead it off against Logan Gilbert.
We go to the bottom of the first.
Yeah, Logan Gilbert.
And taking the ball for
33
Seattle.
starts last year,
He's a
16
guy
and
that can rack
7,
up a lot of
4.23 ERA,
Boog, this guy usually
249
turns in a very good
strikeouts.
outing.
He won the
His
Cy
teammates
Young
really
last
enjoy
year.
when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to
Hoping
be
for
loose, which can help the offense be
another
more
good
dangerous.
year.
So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
That was him
Francisco
first
Lindor
strike.
leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
Lindor
missed for
was
a
born
ball.
in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Fouled off 1 and 2.
Low inside.
1-2 count.
That's a ball.
That one misses. 2 and 2.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez
Yes,
on
one
his
hit.
way over.
Rodriguez giving
Pulls
chase.
it down and he makes
Makes
the
the
catch.
catch, and that
And there's one
is
down.
out
Let's take
number
a peek at
1.
the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup
Bichette
right here.
is
A
a
lot
DH.
of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various
Beatty
situations
is
and
playing
think
third.
ahead of the
Simeon is
opponent.
playing second.
Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
So
Here's
Soto
Juan
is
Soto.
at the plate. He hit 304 last year.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Not sure if he was
That was
expecting
him
for the
first
pitcher to come
strike.
right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one pushed foul out of play.
Fouled
off
that
to the
one
left.
off. Count is 0-2.
Fastball. High inside.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air.
Lifts this one to the
Clemens
left.
coming on.
Clemens comes
Two
in,
down.
makes the catch, and we got 2 outs.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Bo Bichette
Bo
to the
Bichette
dish.
is up. He hit
Obviously a
292
guy who
last
hits good
year.
contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Foul ball.
Oh, fouled
They're
off.
so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
That one to
you're a guy
third.
that it's hard
Donovan
to take
takes
out
it,
of the lineup, and I
throws
think
it
it's-
across.
Whips it
They get the
across.
final
3
out.
up, 3 down, inning over.
And 1 inning
Scoreless
in the
after
books. Nobody's on the board here. Opening day here in Flushing with the Mets.
We move ahead to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for the
second now.
Mariners,
And
first
stepping in for the
baseman,
Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor is up. He hit 272 last year.
Peralta
over
making his
first
first
strike.
start of the year. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Up with a curveball. Looked good.
0-1
Should
now.
have swung at it.
And he grounds one on
Naylor
the right side.
fouled
And
that
that's
one off.
just foul.
Count is 0-2.
The 0-2. That one 95
Damn.
to finish him off.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking
Brendan
it, thinking it might
Donovan
be
is
a
up
called
next.
ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On the
He
ground.
hits that one to first, and that's going to be
Polanco
out
takes it to
number
the bag.
2.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the
Polanco
second.
Seven, right
plays
fielder,
that one.
Nathan Lucas.
And Nathan Lucas is coming to the plate.
2 out,
Lucas
space is empty.
hit
Nathan
278
Lucas
last
up next
year.
for the Mariners.
is part of that trade that bought him and Yimi Garcia from Toronto for Brian Wu. I can honestly say, for the Lucas part, the trade worked.
And a swing
Yimi
and a miss there.
Garcia up
From
and
a
down.
pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it.
Ah.
He's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one's fouled off. Count is
No
1
score here in the
2.
second.
1-2 count. Peralta looking to get Lucas out. And
they'll do it again.
He fouls that one out of play. I've seen nothing but the split finger.
2 down, nobody on. To the right
And
side.
that one's hit the Beatty.
He takes
That
it
was a
himself to the
four-seamer.
bag, and that'll do
And
it.
that'll be
Nobody
the end
left
of
for
that
Seattle.
inning. So
We'll
we
go
go to the bottom
second. No
of the
score.
second. And the Mets are going to be looking to try to put something together.
Back here in Queens.
As
Bottom of the
Jorge
inning.
Polanco will lead it off.
Up
He
now
hit
for the Mets.
241 last year.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball.
That one's in for a ball. Well, I thought that might have been a strike,
Middle
but
center. Splitter. Middle center.
The 1-0. Bouncer
that
to
one's
second.
hit on the
Lux
ground. Second. Lux
Throws
picks
the
it,
first
throws it to
anytime.
Naylor,
That's 1 out, the bottom of the
and
second.
that's the first out.
Fifth, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
First pitch to Luis Robert,
Ball 1.
and that one dropped off for a ball.
Splitter. Low middle. Splitter. Low middle.
He
That's
hasn't
ball
wanted
two.
to challenge him both of those pitches
Ah.
off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the
Four-seam
plate.
fastball.
You may just have to be
Low
patient and take
outside.
your walk here.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey.
One's over
Four-seam
first
fastball.
strike. 2-1.
High outside.
Strike two.
Ooh, count evens at 2 as he misses that fastball coming in.
Gets
He
under and
hits
pops
the
it up.
slider, but gets up
Lux
under
in
it.
position.
Lux says, "I got it,"
Takes it
and
for
that's
the
out
out.
number 2.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jeff McNeil.
So the playoff predictions are the Mariners, the Red
Jeff McNeil
Sox,
stands
Royals,
in.
Yankees, Rays, and Blue Jays.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Looks like a really good
McNeil,
fastball today. You
12th
can
round
hear
pick
that
back in
catcher's mitt
2013.
flopping. Looking
Middle
forward to
inside.
hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He finds himself in a tough situation early.
Four-seam
Just got to
fastball.
try to simplify it.
High
Take a
inside.
knock the other way if you can.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Drilled out towards left center
He
field.
gets a hold of that
Clemens
one. That's in left
spins his
center.
way
Clemens
towards it.
making
Misses
chase.
the ball and
Oh,
goes in.
ground rule
High
double
bounce
for
takes it
McNeil.
over the fence for an automatic double.
Ooh.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He
Two-seam
just put
fastball.
together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty is
Ripped
up
to
next,
third,
but oh, he hit
handled,
that to
and
Donovan.
that'll end the inning.
And that's going to end the second.
We'll move to the third with no
So
score.
McNeil gets the ground rule double, but that's it. As Beatty couldn't do anything with it. A Rosarena, Mastrobuoni, and then we go back to the top of the
Welcome back.
order
Here's
with
a look at
Gavin
this
Lux.
team's early season projection.
Randy Arozarena.
So they're projecting Julio to lead the team with a 280 average. Raleigh to finish with 44 homers and 101 RBIs. Rodriguez, 23 stolen bases and a WAR of 6.2. Interesting.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
That one
Man,
was over for
I
a
mean,
strike.
nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hell no.
Hard
That one's
hit
hit on the
left
ground to third, and
Leadoff hitter
that's
gone
going to be
to
the
the
first
third.
out.
Batting ninth, shortstop Miles Mastrobuoni.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni.
Swings and pulls it foul to the
Fouled
right
that
side.
one. He was picked up in a trade with the Cubs back in 2025.
0-1.
He hits this
Ripped
one.
to short, snagged on the
Oh,
bounce.
right
Lindor
to
on
short,
the
and
first.
Lindor
First
makes
two
the play to
batters retired
first.
here in the top of the third.
That out number
Second
2.
baseman, Gavin Lux.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Fouled that slider, or
Top of the
split
third,
finger.
no score.
Lux, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
Right
And
side.
that one's hit the second. That's going to be out
Simeon
number
tops over
3.
to first.
So we're
And
going to the
Mariners
bottom of the
sit down
third.
1-2-3.
No score
Full half of the
here
third coming
in
up.
Flushing.
No score. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Francisco
Now
Alvarez.
for
He
the
hit
Mets.
215 last year.
Low outside.
He's over for a
Four-seam
strike.
fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss.
Ooh, got him on
0-2.
that one.
That looked like a case
Fell
of
behind
deciding
0-2.
to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the
that
zone to his advantage.
1-2.
Splitter. Low outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Fouled off. Count is still 1-2.
Low middle.
fights it off. He'll see
And another foul.
Sweeping curveball. Low middle.
The 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Splitter.
Okay.
Low outside.
Making Gilbert work for this one.
Swing and a ball
And
lifted
he hit
left
this one to
field.
the left. Clemens
moving on to
says,
this one.
I got it.
One away.
And that's out number
Just
one.
pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does
Marcus
that, he's gonna
Simeon's
be able
up
to go
next.
up
He
the
hit
middle the other way with
225
some authority
last
instead of
year.
a fly out to left.
Looking for a better year.
Marcus
Well, they
Simeon
always are.
in the
That
box
one's
now
in
as he
for a
leaves that
ball.
one up high.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ooh, Baya.
Evens the count at
Never
1
take
and
the
1.
donut off the bat, partner.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
This
Simeon
one in the
gets a
air,
hold of that
center
one, but he
field.
hits it to center, and
And there's two away.
Rodriguez says, chill, I got it, I'm good.
Reds for the Mets. Shortstop.
And we go back to the top of the order. Francisco Lindor's
now
up.
at the plate. Fly to center his first time.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Lindor
And that is
fouled
outplayed.
that one away.
Splitter. Low inside. Splitter. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
And that one's fouled off.
Slider. Middle inside.
Drilled in the air out towards
And that
right
one's
center.
hit the center. Rodriguez is going to give
And
chase,
that ends the inning.
make the catch, and
On to the
3
fourth.
innings in the
Still
books.
scoreless.
Nobody's on the board here in Flushing's. See, decent. It's a good opening day pitching matchup so
As
far.
we go to the top of the
As
fourth.
we
Now the
get
Mariners
to the
catcher,
fourth
Cal
inning.
Raleigh. On the ground, right
Raleigh
side.
hits that one to first, and that's
He
going to
takes
be
it on
out
his
number
own.
1.
Pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Bryce Harper looking to close in on the 2,000 hits. He's
Here comes
got
the 0-1.
1,971.
The pitch off the plate.
Well, pretty clear
Mookie
to me.
Betts
He's trying to go
also
deep right
looking to
there,
close
but
in
you
on
gotta get a pitch
2,000.
that you can handle. That's a really good
He's
job
got
of laying out the
1,972.
0-2 high fastball to make that pitcher really have to
And then
respect
Xander
his hitter,
Bogaerts
even though he's
looking
behind
at-
the count.
Also closing
This
in
one
at
in the
2,000. He's got 1,912.
Simeon takes it in for the out. And a couple of
Up next
quick
for
outs.
Seattle, left fielder Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens is up.
Stepping in, Cody Clemens.
He's 0 for
He's
1.
0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to
ugly.
chase.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting
Good
before
God.
this game started.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still.
The
0-2.
Dodgers, Braves, Cubs, Phillies, Padres, and Pirates are the projected early favorites
Hand up
to
as he
get
asks for
into the
time at the plate.
playoffs.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Hacks
God!
and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score.
That was not good.
Back here in Queens, ready to go, bottom 4. Juan Soto up now.
Juan Soto leading it off.
Fastball. High inside.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this
Sweeping
point.
curveball. Low middle.
Next
Ball
one
back
misses.
outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Splitter. Low outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And there's a ball.
That's down.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And it remains 2-2.
2-2
Flew
count
open a little bit with that
still.
front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
He fouls
Dumped
this
to the
one.
left, into foul ground.
Raleigh giving chase. He
Takes it
gets
in
it.
for the out.
And Soto popped out.
Up next for the Mets.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit.
Bo
0 for 1
Bichette.
so far.
He grounded out in his first appearance.
Outside.
Watches that one for a
Four-seam
fastball.
fastball. High outside.
Watches that one for a strike. Oh, man.
In the air,
It's
right
that one in the
field.
right.
Lucas,
Lucas
on the
giving
move.
chase,
Pulls it
makes the
down and
catch.
Makes the catch.
And that's
Two-way
out
down.
number 2.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jorge Polanco.
Oh, he's throwing all of his pitches, but he's leaning on that
The batter
fastball.
now, Jorge Polanco.
Over
0 for
50%,
1, he
but-
grounded out in his first at bat.
I can honestly say, not surprised. They're not really doing anything
All
with it.
tied up. We're here in the
Inside.
bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1.
Sweeping curve.
Let's see, hang on a second.
Middle inside. Sweeping curveball. Middle inside.
1-1 now.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Pulls that one foul.
That one.
Sweeping
Foul.
curveball. Low middle. Sweeping curveball. Low middle.
And that's a base hit by Polanco.
And that keeps the inning alive.
And the inning keeps pushing.
For the Mets, center
Dominant
fielder,
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside. Slider. Low outside.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Got a 1-2 count on Roberts.
This one in the air.
He hits
center
this one to
field.
center.
And
Rodriguez.
he dropped it.
Oh, shit.
Polanco coming around third. He scores and they have the lead.
Boog, that's a great job of just getting to the ball, let alone getting the glove on it.
So
I'd have been
the
shocked
Mets
if he made that catch. Great
took
effort
the
on that
lead as that was just a weird. Rodriguez had it, but he dropped it.
So
And
third,
the Mets
two
have
men
taken
out.
an early
And now
1-0
here's Jeff McNeil.
lead.
Doubled his first time up. Fouled off. He was late.
Splitter. Middle outside.
McNeil hit that ground rule double.
And a foul ball.
Four-seam
Roberts
fastball.
on third with 2
High
outs.
inside.
Lined into right.
And that one hit the right. Lucas is
And that'll
going to
do
make
it.
the catch. The Mets get on the board thanks
Mets pick up a
to
run on the RBI
Luis
triple.
Roberts.
It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're
Hit,
watching Major League
and
Baseball on the show.
we're 4 innings in. It's 1-0 Mets.
Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Mariners,
duel so
first
far. Here's how
baseman
the
Josh
starters have
Taylor.
performed up to this point. Close, but
that's a
call the ball. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike.
What?
They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1.
Taylor
Snagged it
hit that one to
That swing
first.
right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
That one's over for a strike. Donovan falls into a 0-1 hole.
The 0-1. Out towards right
That
center
one
field.
is
Robert
popped
on
up
the
in
move.
the right center.
He's got it. And there's 2 down.
And that's caught for out number 2. So Seattle is kind of falling off a little
Nathan
bit here.
Lucas up next for the Mariners.
Nathan Lucas
0 for
is up.
1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a
Oh,
bouncer.
that one bounced. Peralta picks it up, throws
On
it
to
to
first. Inning over.
first, and 5
Still
innings
nothing
in the
on
books.
scoreboard for him after
And
5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively.
the Mets
Back
are
here
still
at
up
Citi
1-0.
Field. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Yeah.
Beatty watches that one for a
Sweeping
strike.
curveball. Middle inside. Sweeping curveball. Middle inside.
That one's fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Fouls that
And
off to the
another
left,
foul
and
ball.
we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Low inside.
This one trails.
And
Right center
Beatty
field.
just
That
put
one
the Mets
hit
up
for the
2-0.
Mets, and gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
431 feet. Exit velo of
Francisco Alvarez will hit
107.1.
next. Fly to left his first time.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Then we're going to get some arms loosed in the bullpen as that one's fouled off the catcher, look like.
Slider. Low outside.
Mets have a 2-0 lead.
Right through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Ball, that's out.
2-2 count to Alvarez.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Gets a piece.
That
and
one's
stays
fouled
alive.
off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Slider. Low outside.
Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next,
Now it's Marcus
for the
Semien.
Mets,
Fly to
second
center his
baseman,
first time. He's 0 for 1.
Low middle.
Semien.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Splitter.
Man, that's
Low
just a
inside.
nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
There's a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Slider. Low outside.
Simeon's really working for this one.
High middle.
And I think this might be Gilbert's last inning.
On the ground to third.
And Donovan gets
Tossed
it,
to
throws it
Miller.
over to
And
first.
Semien
It's
is
out
out.
number 2. Because
Up next,
he's at
for the
70
Mets,
pitches.
shortstop,
Francisco
And
Lindor
we're just
comes
getting
up
to the
plate.
5th inning.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider. Middle inside.
Well struck, right field.
Really?
Well, out of here.
Are you fucking...
Francisco Lindor takes him deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their
God
lead.
damn.
It's 3-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Juan Soto. Foul ball there.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Slider. Low inside.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a
Soto
base hit.
hits that one up the middle.
And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Oh, man.
Bo Bichette gets a chance.
Bo
to hit.
Bichette is up. He's 0 for 2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And first offering is
Fouled that
fouled
one
off.
off.
Slider. Low outside.
A little out front there as he swings
missed that
through.
one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Sweeping
Soto
curveball.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one is absolutely belted.
Are you-
It's got a chance.
Nope. That's
And
not
that's gonna
going.
bang against the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
We're down 3-0 as we end the 5th inning. We gave up 2 homers.
Welcome
In
back
the
to
inning
two
and-
highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Yeah, no.
Randy
No.
Arozarena.
No.
The next to hit.
We've seen the highlights.
Randy Arozarena.
So we're going into the 6th inning. Randy Arozarena. It'll be 8-9-1 against Freddie Peralta.
High fly ball
And
right field.
Arozarena's going to
McNeil
line
under
this one to
one.
right.
One
McNeil's
down.
going to make the catch. And we got one out.
Seattle, shortstop Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni
Miles
up next for the
Mastrobuoni is
Mariners.
up next.
Grounded out to short in his first trip.
That's a ball.
Out towards right
And
center
he's going
field.
to line this one into right center.
Coming
Roberts
out.
is going to
Robert,
make
he's
the
there.
catch. And that's out number 2.
Second baseman Gavin Lux.
So Seattle's
Back to the
bats
top of the order.
seemingly
Here's
have
Gavin
gotten
Lux to
left
hit.
in Seattle. Because we have not been able to do shit all day.
Swings, and this one's flared.
And a lot of that is
Drives it
my
in
fault.
for the third
I'm going to be honest.
So another good inning for him. Back here in
Logan
Queens,
Gilbert
bottom of the
is
6th inning. Jorge Polanco
done for the
come down
day.
for the Mets.
And we're going to go to Edward Lizardo.
Edward
And we're going to
Luzardo
let him
gets
go.
the call from the pen. Getting
He
ready to
made
make his
49
season
appearances
debut.
last year. He went 4-5 with 5 holds and 76 2/3 innings pitched. He had a 2.35 ERA, so
Low inside.
we're hoping that
That one finds the zone.
Sweeper.
That's strike one.
Low
Well,
middle.
these Mets, digging
He
into
has
their
a good
numbers,
year.
have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat
Sweeper.
sheet so far,
Low
and
inside.
that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Polanco hanging in there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Stays alive.
Sweeper. Low inside.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the
Four-seam
mound.
fastball. High middle.
This one in the air, center
one hit
field.
the center.
Settles under this one.
Rodriguez
And
makes
there's
the
one
catch,
down.
and that's out number 1.
So here's Robert now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed
Two-seam fastball.
factors in the most.
High outside.
The 1-0. That one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Hard hit, right side.
Hit the Naylor first.
Steps on the bag.
Plays
That's
to
it
the
out.
bag. That's out number 2.
For the Mets,
So we got 2 outs. They're in the bottom of the 6th.
2 down, bases empty. And now here is Jeff McNeil.
Neil fouled that one off.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Here's your 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Fastball. High outside.
Swings through
And
that one.
we
It's a
get him.
strikeout.
6 innings in the
Nothing
books.
doing
Mets
for the
still
Mets,
up
but they lead at 3-0.
3-0.
Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh leading it off. Freddie Peralta still hanging around.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid
Garrett
of
and
contact. Some
Hudson
guys
are getting
don't
loose in the
nibble just 'cause they don't
bullpen.
want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And
that one
wrapped
is
foul.
fouled off as well.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
Okay, shit. I can't. I guess I was trying to see who was throwing in their bullpen, but
On the ground, right side.
Raleigh hits that one to second. That's going
And
to
they get
be
the
out
leadoff hitter in
number
the 7th.
1. Yeah, looks like
Sini,
we've
here's a look
left.
at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that
He's
four-seamer.
relying on that
We've seen plenty of
four-seamer
it
and
from
the
him
split
today.
finger.
You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
And that one hammered.
And that one fouled off.
Yoan. He swings and fouls one
And
off.
that one's fouled away. 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
One and two now. Up the middle.
That one hit to
Lindor
short. Lindor
on the
picks
run,
it up, throws it to first,
and they get the out.
and they
Does a
get
nice job of
Rodriguez.
keeping the ball
So
out
2
of the
outs.
air, lets the defense work behind him with
And
another ground
Cody
ball. Good
Clemens
execution.
is coming to the plate.
Cody Clemens now at the plate. Check swing, and he went strike one. In the air,
And
right
Clemens
field.
is going to
McNeil
line that
gets
one to
under it,
McNeil on the right.
and that's the third
And
out.
we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Mets are still
in
ahead,
total command of the mound with
3-0.
7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League
It'll be
Baseball on
Beatty,
the show.
Alvarez and Simeon against Edward Bizardo.
Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
That one hit to
One
right.
hit to right. Lucas giving chase.
One up, one down.
And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez is up next.
High inside.
Swung on and missed.
Low outside. Sweeper. Low outside.
Ground ball right side.
And
it
that
goes
one's fouled
just
off.
foul.
Low outside.
Battling here
And
as he
another
fouls it
foul.
away.
Sweeper. Low inside.
And the 0-2.
Really
Inside,
good
ball
take,
one.
especially with 2 strikes.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
I think that was a strike.
And the call stands. It was
Nope,
indeed
okay.
a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge.
A little too
left.
far inside.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That's foul
And that
off to the
one's
right
fouled
side.
off.
Keeps the AB going.
Now he's
Middle
desperately
outside.
looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Got him on the
create
sweeper. So
just a
2
little bit
outs.
of illusion at the end.
Actually having a decent inning for a change.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Marcus Semien.
Outside.
Marcus Semien is up.
Ground ball left side.
Fouled that one
And
off.
it's
Third
just
base
foul.
foul.
Low outside.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He's in a
Over on
great
that
spot
one,
right
0-2.
here. Ahead in the count, 0-2.
Sweeper.
All 4 pitches in
Middle
play right
outside.
here, partner.
Goes down.
And
swinging for the
7 innings
strikeout.
in the books.
That K
Mets
is his 3rd of the
still
game.
up 3-0.
And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead at 3-0.
Mariners offense is going to need to come alive at some point. They got 2 innings to try something, but at this rate, I don't know.
Back here in Queens, we're at the top of the
Naylor
eighth.
is
Josh
up to
Naylor
lead off
digs
the
in
8th.
now.
It'll be 5, 6, and 7 against Freddie Peralta.
Swing and a
Naylor
ground
hits
ball.
that one to second, and that's going to
Gets it
be
to
out
first.
number
1 pitch
1.
and 1 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many
Brendan
highlight reel plays
Donovan
you make
is
if you
up
can't
next.
execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And
Do
up
we have
next for
anybody
Seattle,
that we can
Brendan
bring
Donovan.
in? Nope.
This one in the air.
And Donovan gets under that one. Lindor is going to catch it.
Takes it in for the out.
And that's
That
out
was a
number
good,
2.
hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Line
Lucas
drive,
gets a hold of that
and
one.
it's got extra
And
bases
he's
written
actually
all
gets a
over
base
it.
hit. And
Safely
a
in the
2-out
second.
double
He's got a
by
double.
Nathan Lucas.
Nice line
And
drive to pull side, met it out front.
Mariners might have some form of life,
Really
maybe.
important at bat coming up now.
We'll have to wait and see. That was a damn good hit by Lucas, and hopefully it leads to something.
Now it's Randy
Yes.
Arozarena.
We need something.
Got it started a
Ooh,
little
that
too
one.
early. Strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over
Missed that
90%.
fastball.
You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of
God damn it.
success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. But they've not been
And
able to
that
commit
one
to
is going to be
velocity and
flied out to
stay there.
McNeil.
And that is that.
8 innings. Mariners
8
still
innings,
don't
8
have a
zeros
run.
as the shutout continues here. Back after this. on
Lindor,
the show.
Soto, and Bichette for the bottom of the
Bottom
gate,
eighth. Here's the Mets
which
leadoff
at
man,
this point probably will
Francisco
be
Lindor.
their last at bats.
This
Especially
guy's
the
got a
way
great
things are
feel
going.
for his breaking ball today.
Lindor says
Lindor
no,
wants
no,
another
no,
look at
no,
the
no,
called strike. Gets a challenge.
and it got
And that
upheld.
was indeed a strike.
And that was a
One
strike.
challenge remaining for them now.
Low outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
High outside.
0-2 count.
Out towards
That
right
one
center
hit the
field.
center.
Rodriguez
gives chase,
takes it
and
for the
that's
out.
out number one.
Here's
Juan Soto. He's 1 for 3.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Fouled that one off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
He keeps fighting them off.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
And that's the
And
strikeout.
Soto looks at strike
Four
3.
strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty.
2 outs.
Now, here's
Bo
the Mets
Bichette is up.
Bichette.
High outside.
And
That
that
first
one's
offering is
fouled
fouled
off.
Splitter. Low middle.
That
the
one
middle.
hit up the
Base
middle.
hit. That was smoke through the infield.
And
that
by
extends
the shortstop, the hitting continues.
Couldn't have tied it
But
up any better than
Bichette
that.
ends
Timing
up
of the
at
swing was
first
good,
with
able to shoot the
2
ball up the
outs.
middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Polanco
fouls that one off. Blanco 1 for 3 with a single today.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Late on that fastball.
This is the 2-seamer
Bichette
there.
off of first with 2 away.
Ball one.
That one misses. 40,618 was the attendance here on opening day.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fights
That
one
one's
away.
fouled
Still
off.
1-2.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
Bounce to the right
And that
side.
one's fouled
Foul
off.
ball.
Outside.
That's ball two.
2-2 count.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, right
And
field.
that
Pretty
one
well
is
struck.
hit the
Way
right
back there. It's
field.
got a chance. Brings it back.
Oh,
Leaping back.
robbery by
What
Nathan
a
Lucas.
play.
He did a great job of going back right away.
He
Had a
robbed
perfect
what
angle
would have
at
been
the
a
end.
2-run
Leaping
homer
catch robs the home
and
run.
just
They're fired up
snatches
in the
it
dugout
right in
the way
front of the
he ended this
bullpen
inning.
for the Mets. A nice catch there by Nathan Lucas, and we will see the Mets closer, Devin Williams.
Now pitching for the
Williams,
Back, and here comes the closer.
45 saves and 55 appearances last year.
shortstop,
He will face Miles Mastrovilli to lead it off, and then the top of the order. That one is hit the second. That will be out number 1.
Pitch and 1 out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the
Gavin
most
Lux
challenging
is
we've
up
seen
next.
today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Lux is 0 for 3 on the day.
Ground ball up the middle.
And Lindor picks that one up,
Lindor
and
on the
that's
first.
out number
Down to
2.
the last out for the Mariners.
Oh, 2 outs. Cal Raleigh coming to the plate against Devin
So up
Williams.
next, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh 1 for 3 with a single. Let's see what happens here.
Williams going for save number 1 in this spot.
And
Line
that
drive.
one
That's a
is hit
So he
into
gets
the
on
gap.
base and keeps it going.
Raleigh is on with Rodriguez to follow.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio.
Here's the center fielder.
Julio Rodriguez is up.
And what a
He's
two-way
1 for
player,
3 on
not
the
just
day.
offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. First pitch swinging.
Son of a... Son of a bitch.
The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
And that one is hit to Lindor. Lindor's just going to toss it to second. And the Mets are going to win on opening day. Mets get their win 3-0 as Freddie Peralta goes 8 innings. Devin Williams comes in, gets the save, and Logan Gilbert gets. He got beat around, and we ended up unfortunately losing opening day here 3-0 as the bats for the Mariners were, man, I won't say non-existent, but we didn't get any runs. We got 4 hits, but nothing to speak of. And Mets got some timely hits and got some timely homers, and we lost the opening day. Freddie Peralta, named player of the game. So for the Mariners, Lucas had a double, his first of the year. Gilbert goes 5 innings, gives up 7 hits, 3 runs, and a strikeout. Edward Bizardo goes 3 innings, gives up a hit, gets 4 Ks. For the Mets, Bo Bichette and Jeff McNeil had a double. Luis Roberts had a triple. Francisco Lindor and Brett Beatty each had homers. Lindor, Roberts, and Beatty had the RBIs. Peralta goes 8 innings, gives up 3 hits, struck out 2. Devin Williams goes an inning, gives up a hit, gets his first save of the year, and the Mets win on opening day. And the Mariners, well, they lose on opening day, and not a good start. Not a good start. Game 2 would be Clay Holmes and George Kirby, and then in Game 3 it would be Casey Mize and Tyler McGill. So Game 2, Holmes and Kirby. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get into that. It looks like the AAA club will be making their first game of the year. We are going to jump in and do a little quick manage for that. Mets are going to be wearing their City Connect uniforms tonight, as we will be doing an alt-northwest green version, just with the road pants instead. Mets are going to be looking to go 2-0 in this series, as George Kirby will face Clay Holmes, and God help me. We get on the board in the top of the second inning. I have no idea who it was. Let's see. Oh, it had to be Brendan Donovan. So Brendan Donovan put us on the board with a homer. That's a good one. We take an early 1-0 lead. Add another run in the 4th inning. This one, Julio Rodriguez came across the score as the bases ended up loaded.
Safe.
Mets get a run on the board as Lindor led off the bottom of the 4th inning with a homer to left field.
Ow.
Score is 2-1 as we go into the bottom of the 5th. Still 2-1. Luke Weaver is now in for the Mets. And they give up 2 runs in the 6th inning. We are up 4-1 as Randy Arozarena hit a double to right. Brendan Donovan and Nathan Lucas came across to score. Kirby being given a lead, and he's doing some work for it. He ends up giving up a run in the bottom of the inning as Juan Soto hit a homer to right to lead off the inning. That was it. 4-2. Sean Manaea is up now in the 7th. Then we don't score a run. Kirby still moving in the bottom of the 7th, and it'll be Alvarez, Simeon, and Lindor. Gives up a single to Simeon. Lindor flew out.
You're out.
And a ground out for Soto. So 4-2 as we go into the 8th. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. It'll be Bichette, Polanco, and Roberts. Bichette grounds out.
You're out.
Polanco does the same. Roberts hits a single. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bring, let's see, Jeff McNeil. Bring up a righty. We will bring in, you know what, we're going to bring in Casey. We'll
Now
bring in
pitching
Casey
for Seattle,
Legumina.
Number 64, Casey Legumina.
And he gives up a single to McNeil. So we got 2 guys on, 2 outs. Brett Beatty at the dish. God damn. Back-to-back-to-back singles. Bases are loaded. Francisco Alvarez is at the plate.
3.
Alvarez strikes out. Thank God. We're up 4-2 as we go into the 9th inning. And it'll be the bottom of the 9th inning. We're going to go to the bullpen, and we're going to bring in the closer,
Now
Matt
pitching for
Brash,
Seattle,
as
number
he'll face
47,
Simeon,
Matt Brash.
Lindor, and Soto.
Ball 4. Take your base.
He walks Simeon.
Take.
Simeon stole second.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Really? You walk Lindor too? Are you serious? Oh, thank God. Soto hit into a double play. Thank you. Thank God. So we got 2 outs. Bo Bichette is at the plate. We got a runner at third at Simeon. And Bichette strikes out. Mariners even the series at a game apiece, winning it 4-2. Brendan Donovan was named player of the game. He went 3 for 3 with a homer, RBI, 2. He scored 2 runs and a walk. Clay Holmes gets the loss. Kirby gets the victory. Oh, Randy Arozarena, Cal Raleigh, and Miles Mastrobuoni had doubles. Donovan had a homer. Arozarena had 2 RBIs. Donovan and Lucas each had an RBI. Rodriguez grounded into a double play. Kirby goes 7 2/3, 8 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 7 Ks. Legumina goes a third of an inning. He gives up 2 hits, but he gets a K. And then Brash comes in, shuts the door in the 9th. He does walk 2 guys, but he gets a strikeout, and the defense picks him up when it matters, and we even the series at a game apiece. Excuse me. As we will move on to game number 3. Casey Mize and Taylor McGill. Oh, this should be interesting. Let's see. So we ended up sending a guy down to high A. Okay, so we sent a lot of guys down to high A. I think it's a lot of the guys that I sent up because we were trying to get. Yep, Rayleigh got sent down to AAA, so yeah, they were trying to even out the roster, so that's what that was. Okay, so who ended up on the injured list? So one of our AAA third baseman, Caleb Colley, a strained pec. He is going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks. They've got him on the bench right now. I'm thinking probably put him on the 10-day IL. So we're going to move him to the 10-day IL. So game 3 of this series. Casey Mize versus Tyler McGill. Let's see. What do we got for player lock? You know what? We're going to player lock with Brendan Donovan for the final game of this series, as we will look to take 2 of 3 from the Mets. The Mets are going to be looking to take 2 or 3 from us. Somebody's going to walk out with 2 wins, and somebody's walking out with 2 losses.
Welcome from the home
All
of
the
the
questions
Mets,
gonna
Citi
be,
Field
who?
in Queens, New York. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Mets. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tyler McGill. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the start.
3. Ball 4. Take your base.
So we jump up to an early 1-0 lead. Lux and Raleigh struck out. Rodriguez singled. Clemens drew a walk. Naylor hit a single. Rodriguez comes around to score, and Brendan Donovan will have his first appearance against McGill.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners.
Donovan hitting .500 right now.
He had 3 hits.
This is his first appearance. And he's going to get an RBI as he hits this one in the center.
Third. It's an RBI
And the Mariners are up 2-0 early.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up
Nathan
just like
Lucas
that.
is up.
First
Looking at
and
a
second,
3-2
2
count.
outs. Nathan Lucas.
Runners will
digs
be
in
on the
now.
move.
2 on, 2 outs. In
And
the
he
air right field.
hits that one in the right. And that's going to be out number 3. But the
2
Mariners
outs,
get 2
jump
runs
ahead.
on the
To bottom
board.
of the first.
And we'll
It's
jump
the
to
Mariners
the
2,
bottom of
and
the
the
first
Mets
inning.
coming to bat.
As the Mets will be looking to answer.
Out. 3. Out. You're out.
No answer for the Mets.
3.
Never mind. They answer with a 2-run homer from Brett Beatty and then Juan Soto.
Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Damn.
3. You're out. Out.
So the Mets jumped out to take a 4-2 lead as McGill will face Brendan Donovan to open
Back here in
the
Queens, and stepping in
4th
for the
inning.
Mariners, Brendan Donovan.
So Donovan will be looking to lead it off here in the top of the 4th.
Rolled softly, but that goes
one ends
foul.
up being
Well, these
fouled
Mariners
off.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score.
Donovan gets another base hit as he's going to get another single.
And that'll bring the tying
And
run
he's going to
the
be
plate.
2 for 2 as Nathan Lucas will come to the plate representing the
It's just
tying
a really
run.
controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Nathan Lucas up next for the Mariners.
This one's going to get into the
Pitch
dirt.
kicks away from Alvarez.
Alvarez gets it, and
No advance,
Donovan's
though.
no. Well, I mean, it bounced away, sure, but not good, not far enough to run.
Hit on
That
the ground
one
by
hit on the ground to
Couture.
Lindor.
Odyssey.
That's going to be
And that's two.
a double play.
Smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
3. Safe. Out. Out. You're out. That's ball 4.
Mets have taken a 5-2 lead now,
Now pitching for Seattle, number 4.
and we are in the bottom of the 5th. Jorge Polanco is at the plate, facing
Back here at
Jose
the
A.
ballpark, let's check out the
Ferreira.
latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Jorge Polanco.
So Elmer Rodriguez with the Reds goes 4 innings, gives up a run and a K in his MLB debut against the Twinkies. We got
Here's a
nobody
1-1.
out, 1-1 count. This
It's
one
softly
hit on the
left
ground.
side.
Donovan
Toss to
makes the
Naylor,
throw across
and
to
that's the
Naylor,
first
and
out
that's
at the
going to
bottom of the
be
fifth.
out
Good slider
number
inside
1.
right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over.
You're out. 3. Out.
So we got 1 out. Jack Weiniger is at the plate, is on the bump now.
One down.
And the
Here's
Mets
the
are
third
up
baseman,
5-2.
Donovan.
He was the big part of the
Donovan,
field
2 for
last
2
time.
right
nice
now.
liner to center.
He's back-to-back singles. Can he put in a third? And
Line
that
drive,
one
base hit.
is into the right. Another
So a
single
man
for
aboard now, one
Donovan.
away.
And he is 3 for 3 on the day.
Seattle, right fielder, Nathan
And up
Lucas.
next for Seattle, Nathan Lucas.
It is 5-2 Mets over the Mariners.
Quick toss to first. Back
Safe,
in
he's in.
safe, really close.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps
And
score
that
a ball in the
one
gap.
He gets
is
down, base hit.
down. Donovan is going to haul
Into
to
third
third.
down. So runners at the
And
corners
we
and
got
one out.
runners at the corners, 1 out. And maybe,
Well, that
just
certainly feels
maybe,
good when you can win the
the
at-bat
Mariners
after
might
being
have
down
a
in the count,
chance.
Up against it with 2 strikes right there.
as
Now let's
Randy
see if they can string something
Arozarena
together,
comes
make it
to
a
the
little more
plate.
interesting.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena 0 for 2 on the day, so not a lot of hope springing eternal
2
here.
on, 1 out. Here's a high
That
chopper.
one hit on the ground to third.
Baden over to second,
And
over to
Oh,
first,
he's in
safe.
there.
he got in safely. Donovan came across the score, pushing it to 5-3.
That was a possible inning-ending
Ooh.
double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded. with the
Arozarena
RBI.
hustled out of that box, and he made sure he got the first.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. Ball 4. Take your base.
Raleigh hits a 2-run homer, ties it at 5. Wow. And then, so Raleigh hits a 2-run homer. Rodriguez gets on with an error. Clemens gets walked. Naylor hits a single, and we have a 6-5 lead as Reed Garrett will face Brendan Donovan. Donovan's 3 for 3.
So runners
He's-
at the corners,
Seattle,
nobody
third
out.
baseman,
Brendan
Donovan.
Donovan up next for the Mariners.
He's been
3
one of
for
the
3
few
with 3
bright
singles.
spots today.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
I'm hoping, let's see, Clemens is it, so I'm hoping I can get a good hit and drive Clemens in, so that would help. That one fouled off.
Well, these
Garrett.
Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of
ugly.
them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10%
Oh,
of the
hell
time, which is
no.
excellent.
I've left that one.
Fouled off.
That one's
And they'll
fouled
do it again.
off. Count
So those numbers I
is
just
0
mentioned
and
tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the
0-2
healthy
count.
stuff, avoiding the
Nobody
junk.
out.
Kinda sounds
Runners
like
at the
your batting
corner.
average.
Stays alive.
Trying to keep my perfect hitting streak alive. I went 3 for 3 today. I'd like to go 4 for 4. But he ain't making it easy.
They'll do it again.
Garrett. Of another one. Another dirt ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I'm making him work for it. He's throwing 6 pitches so far.
That misses the
Make
zone.
that 7.
Ball 1.
Got the count even at 2. He's throwing, what is it now, 9. This will be his 9th pitch of the at-bat.
That's out to
And
center
that
field.
one is hit in the center.
Full extension.
Oh, he caught it.
Runner tags
But I
for
get
home.
the-
That's a sacrifice
But I get him run,
as
so
he
a sack
comes
fly.
across, And they lead by 2.
Yeah, just
Sack
a great
fly
effort
as
there.
Clemens
Check
will
that
come
one down
in.
and bring it in on the dive. Awesome effort
I'll
to
give
get at
Roberts
least
this,
one
man.
out.
He
Yeah, run comes
made
across to score
one-
as he tagged from third, but it could
He
have
made
easily
one
been
hell of a
lot worse
dive.
if that ball drops.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take the base. Take. Out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Out. Out. 3. You're out.
So we got 2 runners on. We are in the top of the 9th. Caleb Killian is on the bump as Clemens and Naylor are at the dish. And I'm still 3 for 3 technically.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan.
Thank you, sack fly.
Donovan.
Looking to go 4 for 4 and maybe push another run across.
Ball. That counts.
That one misses for a ball. Clemens and Naylor are at first
The
and
M's
second.
trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th.
Last at bat, I had a sack fly. Clemens came in. And this one, we're going to hit it to short. He's going to bump it. And bases are going to be loaded. And I'm going to be 4 for 4. They ruled it a base hit.
For them to break this game open.
And stepping in for the Mariners,
Nathan Lucas is up. It's a 2-2 count.
He's so good about
Bases
trying to
are
drive the ball to the
loaded.
opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach,
makes the
Ooh.
catch.
Ooh.
One down. Guides for the bag. Got him. Double
Damn it.
play.
definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side.
3. Out. 3.
So the Mariners defeat the Mets 7-5.
Well, this was a fun
We
game
take
all the
2
way
of 3.
around. We saw plenty
It
of
was,
action. 12 runs total
well,
on the board,
crazy,
but a pretty
to say the
close
least.
finish at the end.
A 7-5
And,
final score in this one.
finished
For Chris
4 for 4 on the
Singleton and
day
our entire
with
crew
Brendan
here at
Donovan.
MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by.
Matt Brash
I'm
gets
John
a
Sciambi.
second
Talk
save.
to you soon.
Carlos Vargas gets the win. Reed Garrett with the loss. And the Mariners take 2 of 3 from the Mets in the opening series for the 2027 season. Cal Raleigh named player of the game. He went 2 for 5 with a homer and 2 RBIs. I would argue that maybe Brendan Donovan should be named player of the game, but a little biased, so, you know, it is what it is. So for the Mariners, Raleigh had his first homer of the year. Rosarena had an RBI. Raleigh had 2 RBIs. Naylor had 2. Donovan had 2. Sack fly for Donovan. Lucas grounded into a double play. Casey Mize goes 4 innings, gives up 9 hits, 5 runs, a walk, and 4 Ks. Jose A. Ferreira goes an inning, gives up a hit, a strikeout. Carlos Vargas goes an inning and 2/3, gets 2 walks, 2 Ks. Gabe Spire an inning in the 3rd, he gets a K. And then Brash goes 1 inning, he gets 2 Ks. Getting his 2nd save on the year for the Mets. Luis Roberts had a triple. Soto and Beatty had homers. Soto had 2 RBIs. Beatty had 2 as well. Bichette had 1. McNeil had a sac hit. Jorge Polanco had a fielding error. And Soto and Simeon stole bases. Bichette got caught stealing. And Taylor McGill, 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Jack Weiniger goes an inning. He gives up 3 hits, 3 runs, a walk, and he gets credited with the blow-on save. Reed Garrett goes 2/3 of an inning, gives up a hit, 2 runs, 1 of them was earned, a walk. And then Luke Weaver goes an inning and a 1/3. He gives up a walk and a K. And then Caleb Killian gave up 3 hits, but nothing to show for it. Richard Lovelady ends up pitching the last inning. He gets a K. And the Mets will drop to 1-2. Mariners are going to be 2-1 as we will be heading up north to Toronto to face the Blue Jays in a 3-game series. It will be Miller versus Trey Savage in Game 1. Ryan Sloan and Aaron Chevelle in Game number 2. And then Logan Gilbert looking to bounce back. And he'll be facing Dylan Cease, who will also be looking to bounce back. So Game 3 for the Toronto series will be, I guess you could call it the bounce back game, because both starting pitchers are going to look to bounce back from their horrible first starts for the year. And then we will have a travel day before we go home and have a home series against the Cubs and the Athletics. But that will be the next series, which will probably be Sunday. Yeah, that's probably going to end up being Sunday. So we'll pick up with the road series against the Blue Jays, and then we will probably jump into the first homestand with the Cubs on Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday. So not a, kind of a mixed bag with the opening series. And we took 2 of 3 from the Mets. I didn't exactly like getting shut out in the opening on opening day, but bouncing back, winning 2 games in a row, 4-2 and 7-5, kind of alleviates a little bit of that opening day loss. So we will keep it going, and we will be looking to put some work in against the Blue Jays, who are 1-2 on the year. And we'll be looking to take 2 or 3, maybe. Maybe take the whole series from the Blue Jays. You never know. But like I said, we'll be back with that one on Sunday. Let's see, what do we got going on here? So Josh Simpson got called up to AA. Teddy McGraw is going up to AAA. Will Wilson is going to AA, and Brock Roden is headed up to AAA. So got a lot of movement going around, so not too surprising. But we will be back with the Blue Jay series and then the home series to the first home series against the Cubs. And like I said, that will commence on Sunday. So we'll be back with that one. Until then, I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great Friday and enjoy your weekend.